Hello friends, in this video I'm going to tell you guys how you can do left join and inner join in C# using LINQ. So let's start. Here you can see I have made use of entity framework and I have extracted data of students table and city table in these objects. So let me show you guys in the database. So here you can see that I have inserted some data in city and students table. Okay, so let's start, and yes, you can see I have a students data and I have a data in city table. So in student table you can see I have a city ID 1, 1, 3, 2 and 4, and in city table I have 1, 2, 3, but I don't have a 4 city ID row in a city table. So if I use inner join, I'll get five, I'll get 4 rows, okay? Because I don't have a city ID 4 in city table. So let me show you. As you can see that I have only 4 rows. But if I make use of inner join, and then you will see, sorry, this is also inner. Let's replace it with left. Yes. So left join, and yes, you will see here this is the students data, and since we don't have the city ID 4 in city table, so the data is null here. So same thing we are going to do in C# using LINQ. So let's start. I'll take an var object of anonymous type. Okay, so it's anonymous. So let's start with students. So I want to join city with students, or let's do first for inner join. Okay, so students dot join. Okay, so now I have to join this with city. Okay, now comma. Now here you can see that I have to select outer key selector. So outer key selector will represent the students table. Okay, so here I can take any object, like let's say stu. You can take anything that implies. So I want to make use of stu dot city ID. So this stu dot city ID will represent the students city ID column. Now comma. Now I want to use I want to join this student city ID with this city's city ID. So let's represent cities with C, that is C dot city ID, and then comma. So now we have a result selector. So let's do that. So stu, which represents students, and C, which represents cities. So that implies new, and we have a stu comma C. So here we have a stu which represents students and C represents city. Okay, so let's check if we have extracted data properly or not. So let's where in anonymous type. Okay, and then in this let's console dot right line. So let's say student ID, and we have to use dot stu, which represents student, dot student ID, and I want student's name as well. So let's make use of little bit tag. Okay, so now plus I want student name. Okay, that looks fine. So stu dot name. So this will give me student's name. So here you will see that the C represents city and it's an object of city type. Okay, so make sure that you remember this. For inner join, here C represents city of city object. ठीक है? So now next thing is the same thing. Let's little bit copy paste, or let's do it as it is. So tab, and now city name. Now val dot c, which represents city, dot city name. Okay, so inner join is simple. Now let's run this. Okay, so now we have got the data. As you can see, student ID 1, 2, 3, 4, name Vishal, Rahul, Raj, Karthik, and here are the cities, just like we have seen in the database. Let me show you again in the database. So we get the exact data in the C#. Okay. So now let's thank you. The whole syntax is almost similar. It's just that here you have to use group. Okay, and rest everything is same. But the thing that you need to know is here C, which earlier represents the object of city only. Now here it represents the object of enumerable type of city. Okay, so that means here I cannot use city name directly. I have to loop through this city. So let's loop through this city. Okay, so this is not of use anymore, and we have to again loop through this city. And how we can do that? Let's see. So here where city in var dot c. Now this c represents city. So okay. Now console dot right line. Now we have to use city name. Okay, and 1 second, let's use column here, city name, and we have to use city dot city name. Okay, so okay, we forgot to use plus here. Now in this way we can make use of values of city table. So in left join, remember, we cannot directly use the properties of city. We have to loop through this city object because it is of enumerable type. So let's check it now. So we have got city ID 1, city name Vishal, and it's Chandigarh. ID 2 Rahul, Chandigarh, and this Raj, Karthik. And for ID 5 Ajay, we don't have any city name because, as I can show you in database, the Raj Ajay, we don't have the city for ID 5 because the city ID is 4 and the 4 city ID is not there in city table. Okay, so that's how you use left joins and inner joins in your LINQ. So thank you guys, thank you for watching, and if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. Thank you.